Hey everyone, how are you guys doing today? Welcome back to some more Geometry Dash. Today we're gonna be doing Bloodbath, but I made it more convincing. So recently I made a poll regarding what should be my next upload, and a lot of you guys have chosen the very first option, and that is Bloodbath, but I made it more convincing. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. And without further ado, let's begin. So yeah, for those who don't know what exactly we're gonna be doing in this video, we're basically gonna be making Bloodbath much more playable and more approachable for others. So right here we have, this actually exists, ultra low detail mode for Bloodbath that was made by me. So let's hop right into this joint right here. Alright, so we got the copy of Bloodbath Ultra Low Detail Mode by me. So let's begin, I guess. Alright, so the beginning here, a lot of people have trouble with this first part over here. So what we're gonna make over here is we're gonna erase this gap over here and make it look like this, alright? And that will be applied for every single static spike, like a classic spike, like these ones will be replaced with these ones. So let's quickly do it. Alright, so we erase that one and we put them like that. So it's applied for every single this spike, like over here, like this one, if you guys don't know what I mean. So we're gonna be replacing all of them with these to make it much less awkward. Alright, so the first part is finished. Now, I don't think this should get nerfed because this is right at the beginning. Now we get into this part over here. And what we're gonna do exactly, we're gonna of course nerf it. But only slightly though, So we're gonna use this so we get those like microscopic little pieces, and we're gonna move them by one of those like tiny little blocks, okay? Only for one. So we select every single one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Oops. Okay. And boom! Like that. And that will be applied for the top ones. So we just repeat the process, but it's for the top spikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we have the rest to select. Right, let's just speed up this process. 2, 3, there we go. The first 7% or so finished. Nice. Now there you just hold, we're not gonna nerf that. What we're gonna do here is that 240 Hz players or 240 FPS players, when they just hold here, they just die to this spike. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna like erase it. Boom. And we are gonna erase this spike over here as well. There you make a few clicks over here, and we just don't do anything over here. So I guess we have done it, I guess. The first 1/10 of the level finished. Now here you just hold, this part's like this segment over here is free, but we need to nerf this segment over here. So what we're gonna do is of course delete this spike and remove that spike and replace it with the one that has like a bit more like accurate hitbox, of course. Now this spike over here, we're gonna delete it and replace it with this one, so it's not just like every time this exact one, of course. And we're gonna do the same for this spike. We're gonna replace it with these white spikes. We're gonna erase this spike over here and replace it with the white spike. Same for this one. There we just chill. We're gonna replace those with those over here. We're gonna replace this one with the white spike. I think that's so much better personally. We're gonna erase this joint over here. And we just hold over here. Alright? So what we are gonna do next is erase this spike over here and replace it with this one and move it exactly to be over there. We're gonna erase this spike over here. We're gonna erase this spike over there. Move it for one tiny little spike over here. erase this little spike over there. I guess this should be fine. Wait. Wait, we need to replace that. You know, I can't just let this slide. So we're gonna move this by one block over there. We're gonna erase this little dude over there and this dude over here. This one over there. Alright, so we get into this like very quick transition and you have to think fast. So we're gonna delete this spike over here. We just chill over there. Replace this spike with this one, you know? And we're gonna replace this classic one with that one. Hey! The first 23% or so finished, like the first 20%. Now we get over here, and I don't think I wanna like do anything for the triples because I think that would kinda like ruin Michi's part of Bloodbath, and that would be kinda like mean. But the things we are gonna erase though are these like spikes like over there, like these big ones, and these like red ones like there with the black outlines, and the red interior are gonna be kept. The same will be applied for these spikes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Wait, select. Alright, so that's 6 spikes. Now here goes this horrendous looking UFO, which I don't think it's that bad, but we're gonna slightly only nerf it. We're gonna slightly nerf it. So we're gonna delete that, but this will be kept. This thing over there will be kept. I won't touch these spikes like over here, but these surely, of course, so we're gonna erase that. 20 of them, okay. And this, I guess this should be fine. We don't need to touch anything over there, of course. Now here we get, after Michi Spike, we get to Evasium, which I guess it's not hard, it's just annoying personally. So what we are gonna do is make a decent chunk of spaces wider, of course. So we go for, like, we repeat the same process like for the beginning of Bloodbath. We select all, you know, select all over here. 1, 2, whoop. We have selected all. There we go. Same will be applied for the top joints. We select all of them. Click this one. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Nice, sweet stuff. I guess the only thing I'm gonna erase over here are those like big joints, like the big spikes, but those tiny ones will be kept. And yeah, I've decided to like let those like remain because I wanted the ultra low detail mode to actually have like a meaning, you know? So it's not just like we select all and erase all details so it turns into a no detail mode kind of thing. These big spikes we're also gonna erase. We're not gonna like super buff this part. We're of course making it easier. This part over here though, this might need some improvement. 1, 2, 3. Whoop, like that. We only slightly nerf it. We only slightly do that. Whoop, we erase this joint over here. We of course only, wait, can I just like erase that? Nice, okay. So we do the same for the top joints. Of course, whoop, there we go. We're just gonna do repeat the process over here. Whoop, no. Whoop. What the heck am I doing? So we move those down, and this one, we move this one a bit up, and we move these joints up, of course. Now, since the recording is gonna finish in 20 seconds, I'll be seeing you guys after the Bandicam cut. Alright, so we are back, and we have almost got to the impossible ship part, and we basically nerfed a decent chunk of the level. We made it so much more convincing and playable and approachable, of course. So we're gonna move these, like the ones that are to the top, we're gonna move them like over here, like so they're more like up. And we're gonna move these bottom ones, like the ones that are down, we're gonna move them down. So like that applies for every single one here. And this one moves to the top. And now over here we have this extremely weird entrance for the orbs. So what exactly we're gonna do is we are gonna add these little platforms over here and erase those tiny little bushes. Alright? But not that much though. So it's only applied for those. We also have these spikes, so we're gonna remove them so we don't die to that from 0, because I think you can actually die to that, I think. Now, sometimes if you enter this transition super early, you're so much closer to dying to these spikes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it, we're gonna add like a teleport portal. Whoops, what did I select? Damn. So we're gonna move this joint over here, 1, 2. We're gonna make this barely visible, but like barely. So we put the little alpha trigger at the beginning, so group 1, and we're gonna set the opacity to 0.06. Yeah, there it is. It works like a charm. Now we get into this kinda rough like entrance, but it's only the entrance, it's just like one tiny little click. So what we're gonna do is repeat the process for the big spikes, so like what we did in the beginning. So we erase all the big ones, like the classic static ones. I don't feel like I should leave this like thing here to be like free, so we're gonna replace it with this joint over here. Now we're gonna erase all the static ones over there, right? Same will be applied for those. Oh, now here, this is probably like one of the hardest gaps or the hardest parts of Bloodbath. So we're gonna like erase all of those spikes, and we're just gonna, of course, make it more approachable to the player. So we went 1, 2, 3, and we repeat the process for the up ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, I can't count. Alright, so here we get into a pretty rough entrance. If you go super early, you die. So I want to help up the player so they can freely land over here, so they don't have to face with this weird transition over there. And what we're gonna do here is obviously erase these spikes like over here. Now, oof, this feels so weird. I feel awkward about these spikes inside the white spikes, like those center spikes or whatever we want to call them. So we're gonna erase that, and we're gonna also erase the white spikes, but we're gonna replace them with the mini ones, because that's for sure gonna make the level so much better. I mean, only for this part, of course. Wait, what the heck? So, this is objects, right? And we're gonna also set objects to default over here, right? So we're gonna do it for every platform, I guess. Why do these mini spikes look like they don't have the right color like these ones? They just look completely like whited out or something, if that's a word. Anyways, we're gonna repeat the same process for the static joints, like we're just gonna erase them. I know there is just like a little like snake type movement, like zigzag, but still I want to make this more playable, you know? And for this little break time over here, the problem is these two blocks are moved down, so you should move them up, so it's not awkward anymore. Now what we want to do is move this a bit down, like this should be like at least over here. Now we have basically made the first half so much more fun and playable. Yay! Anyways, what we're gonna do next is nerf this part, which is Arsenic Man's part. 1, 2. Like that. We're basically making it so much playable, you know? Even though this part over here is not that like bad in comparison to the previous part, but still, let's just quickly do it for a video, you know? You know, I can't just let this slide, you know? We're just gonna move these down. Those are going up. This one should move up a little bit. We're gonna move these down over here. This one's going up. This little saw blade over here is going down. This saw blade that is my best on Bloodbath is going down over there. And we're gonna move those a bit up, like at least over here, honestly. And we're gonna move 1, 2, 3 those down, right? And I don't think we need to nerf anything further than that, okay? Now, what we are gonna nerf next is this thing over here, which is a really weird timing. Now here, I've seen if you hit this blue orb very late and then time this yellow orb over here, then you're screwed. You hit this little saw blade over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it like over there to ease it up for the player. Alright? Now, this part right here, we're gonna nerf it but slightly. I don't think this part needs that big of like a nerf, but that's approachable, I guess. Now here, I've seen from one player, even though this thing got added, they still somehow managed to die to this automatic part. So what we're gonna do is, we're just gonna quickly speedrun adding the little slopes. Alright, so the part with slopes is finished, but we also need to do it for the blocks. But those kinds of objects, you know, I usually don't have that kind of like trust, you know. I don't trust that. That looks a bit like suspicious. Now we did 70% of Bloodbath is now more playable. Now what we're gonna do here is, this part is gonna be a bit sketchy because we have a decent chunk of objects here. Edzer's part, which I think is kinda, I don't know, it's slightly weird. It's awkward, don't get me wrong though. So what we're gonna do is move those up at least. Whoop. Did I select everything? Yup. I did. Nice. And we're gonna erase this object over here, and we want to make sure that the player knows that he must not click over here. And then from there, we're just gonna erase this joint over there, and we're gonna erase that spike there. And that should be it for that. We're gonna erase this tiny little spike over here, and we're gonna make this like a free corridor. This little solid annoys me so much. I hate where it's placed. I really dislike its placement though. Now we get over here. That's gonna look so horrendous. Oof, I don't know what to do here. Maybe just like erase those and let the players deal with this themselves. I know you have like a huge possibility to skip so many things here, but we're gonna do it the proper way. Also guys, yet another recording is gonna finish in roughly 10 seconds, so I'll see you guys after yet another Bandicam cut. Alright y'all, so we are back to Bloodbath, but we are making it more convincing. Alright? So we are basically erasing those things, and what we're gonna add is, wait, is this object and detail 4? Okay, so we're just gonna like replace those with those at least. 1, 2 object and then 4, and then we're gonna repeat the process. Yeah, like that. That's so much better. Like, look, it's so much better. Whoop. We repeat the process over here. Wait, we gotta make sure to click, of course. Yeah, there we go. Oh, now this little transition over here is kinda, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't like its visual look. Alright, so we finished with Etzer and we have 20% of Bloodbath left. So now what we're gonna do is select these joints over here, like those mini spikes, and erase them, like every single one of them. This will be kept. I want this to like move down. I don't really like the look of that placement for that orb. This is the little like platform that players can land on. We're gonna erase this little mini spike over here. I guess this should be fine, except that we want to move those little like saw blades for roughly one tiny microscopic piece down. Same will be applied for every single saw blade that is in this UFO section, right? So we get all 10 of them for each saw blade here, and then we get over there. Now we're gonna erase those tiny little like center spikes like that. Same will be applied for those classic static ones, right? So we're gonna just like erase them over here, right? And that will be applied for every classic spike, like a static one. And same for every center spike except the ending straight fly corridor, like that's over here. Of course, we're gonna erase this as well, but this will be kept, of course. Now we get into this dual thingy, which is, I guess it's kinda like rough, because if you hold, your top cube is gonna jump. But we are gonna take an advantage of that, and we're gonna put 2 J blocks. There we go. Now we get over here, the very end of Bloodbath. So what we're gonna do is replace those spikes, you know, like these over here, with those. I guess that's gonna make it so much better. I mean, like, look at that. Doesn't that already look awesome to you? Anyways, we're gonna continue with that. We have like a tiny bit left. So we have this thing over here, of course. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm playing without the speakers. Alright, so we also have this horrendous transition into the straight fly here that we are gonna nerf. Like that. I guess that's so much better, isn't it? We're also gonna replace this spike with this one. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Nice. And that should do it. Now we gotta delete only this one, because if the player clicks too early, I think he's probably gonna not land on the platform directly over here. And I don't want that to look like that. That would look like weird. Anyways, we're back. Now our next thing to do is erase those spikes, like only those 2, like over here. Now over here, there's not much to talk about there, but what we are gonna do is erase this mini spike over here and this one over here, right? And I guess that's all. I'm not gonna erase the triple spike because that will kind of like ruin this level's like legacy. And I feel like that's all, I guess. I think that everything here is flawless, I'm assuming. I don't see anything wrong with this like version of Bloodbath that I made for this video. I think it's now much more fun and playable. What do y'all think? I think I made this so much better, don't get me wrong. I think that this little part over there is definitely gonna kill me from 0. Oh, and I forgot one thing. We need to make this transition better. We gotta make them like, I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe this? No? I need to see what are these. Oh, so that's 4. That's 4. Okay. We're gonna make them 4. Okay. Then we repeat the process for the top joints like that. And I guess there's not much else to talk about here. Wait. I think this should get a slight nerf, like this thing. We're gonna move it for like this. We're gonna move it like that. We're gonna erase this spike over there and move these ones one microscopic little step to the top, I guess. Now everything here, I guess, works like a charm. The only thing we have to do is verify this, I guess. We're gonna go and do a quick practice run and we'll see how it goes, I guess. So let's begin, I suppose. Alright y'all, so let's do a quick practice run on this joint. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I made the beginning so much better. I mean, look at how playable this is now. Everything works like a charm. There's not that many choke points like here in this version. Also, I forgot to tell you guys that I would love to beat Bloodbath, like the actual Bloodbath, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'll of course need an ultra low data mode, since I always get fake FPS when I try to like record gameplay, like me trying to beat a level, I always get fake FPS, like I don't know what to do. But, like, as I mentioned, I want to beat Bloodbath, but the thing with Bloodbath is that it's so boring, like there's nothing appealing to this level, like at all. There's nothing fun in this level, but playing it from like the copies. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that little, tiny little microscopic block thingy. We gotta erase that quickly once I finish the practice run. I completely forgot about that. This is so much more playable. I mean, look at that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I actually calculated it correctly. Sweet. Then we get to here. Then we get over there, of course. Wow, that's actually so fun. Straight fly. 1, 2, 3. What? That doesn't work? Oh, that sucks. I guess I should nerf that a little bit, so you only have to hold there, so like you're completely free. Like, free like a Chad, you know? So we get over there, then straight fly, 1, 2, 1, 2. Whoop, like that, and then the triple spike. Like that. I am just gonna quickly erase the little like necessary stuff and we're gonna hop on into the verification. So I'll see you guys after I erase the necessary little details. Alright y'all, so I erased the necessary details and fixed up some stuff that looked a bit too like horrendous, and yeah, another Bandicam cut is upcoming, so once it finishes we're gonna hop on into the verification. Alright y'all, so we are back and let's try to verify this. Oh, I forgot to erase the start position. Alright, here we go. Let's play this from 0 now. And we'll see how it goes. Whoop. There we go. Nice. Hey, there we go. Nice. We got to the Michi's part. Now we get to Evasium's part over here. Hey, nice, we're progressing. Hey, we're at answer. Let's go. Okay, we're at the end. Hey, we verified it! Nice! That took only one attempt. Wow. That's actually insane. I didn't die anywhere from 0. That's actually crazy, dude. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Wow. Oh wow, that was actually a really good experience. Yeah, most of the attempts are from playing this in practice. I mean, 100% of the attempts are from playing this in practice, except for the last one where we actually pretty much just verified this. Oh, and also guys, if you are wondering, do I want to publish this on the servers? Absolutely, but the problem is, I will also, this is not the problem, but here is the problem. Like, I want to upload the level, but the unregistered users can't upload levels anymore. I mean, I do have an account, but I was probably IP banned for more than a month. I don't know, something happened. But from what I've found out, the unregistered players can't like upload levels anymore. That was from like a year or two ago, like implemented to GD and its servers. Probably the unregistered players have been like erased from the database and their ability to publish levels on the servers for some unknown reason. But since I've registered another account, once my ban disappears, the unknown ban, if I can call it that way, once it disappears, I am definitely gonna publish this to the servers, and that's a promise, guys. So I'll try the next month on 20th of March and try to log into my new account and then publish it through there. Well, that was a fun experience, honestly. That was actually really fun. And yeah, that's a promise right there. I am definitely gonna upload my version of Bloodbath, but the actual Bloodbath I am really willing to complete. It's just there's nothing appealing to Bloodbath, like honestly. There's just not much to it, like it's so boring to play. If I actually played it like from the rated version, like from the featured, then it won't be that bad, but I usually, when I record the gameplay, it lags so much for some unknown reason that I don't know why. I probably just need a better computer, which is, I guess that's a yes. But anyways, that should be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be making another video very, very soon. I love y'all. Have an amazing rest of the day. Love y'all. Stay safe. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. So, see ya for now.